I was talking to the guy who was recording, but okay.
Hang on, while I'm setting stuff up. Yeah, have a light on, damn it.
I'm gonna see about getting a dog.
Did you like how I got you to accept my, what was it? I don't forgot. For him to be my
You
friend
don't
on...
What?
I asked him to be a contact by saying, like, Pokemon.
Hey, it's a dog.
And, like,
And a bare foot.
wild wearing a beard.
Hello, Spectre.
Dog?
It's Spectre.
Is Spectre gonna join the game now?
He does have shit. I get it.
Yay! I won that one.
What
What are you
one?
playing?
What?
I'm playing Pokemon Shuffle.
Oh, okay.
Bring the dice over here, dude.
I think we've talked about this before. It's like Pokemon Troze.
Yeah.
It's also like Bejeweled.
Oh, dude.
What?
Oh,
Spectre.
If you're
Right?
saying no because Ren's there, she plays Cards Against Humanity, your argument is invalid.
No, that was not us. Oh.
Alright, let's do this.
Also, Ren, maybe mute your microphone so the echo doesn't happen.
Hello, Mass
do
Effect.
Rhino has become Mass Effect.
He's become Commander Shepard, female version.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite game on all of the DSs.
Is it better if I, like, full
Shepard?
I was hoping I could like try to make my camera like reversed so that I could see it like normally when I'm recording. But nope, my shirt's gonna be backwards.
Oh gosh.
Would it work better if I had, like, pull it away? Because
I still find it interesting how we all have different perspectives. Dan looks down, you look off to the left, you look off to the right, he looks forward to the left, and I look kind of straight on, but I'm laying
You look
down.
straight forward, I look way off to the side, Dan looks kind of down, and E looks kind of up.
Well, our TV's there.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, but thing is, here's the setup that I have. My computer's right here, and then this is where my webcam goes, so yeah.
Next to the tissue
That's not
box?
Yeah, I gave that there because I got bloody noses.
Yeah, that's why.
Shut up.
I was saying, I'm talking about the man.
I also just keep it there just to block off the external hard drive because then if I don't have anything there, we get that light blinking on and off and on and off and on and off.
Ah.
Blink, blink, blink.
You want to know something funny?
Okay.
During one of my Pokemon Shuffle games, I had beaten the level, and I had gotten an 80 combo by the time everything finally stopped.
Wow. Rhino's camera is blinking.
There we
No,
go.
he's trying to put on top of it.
Rhino, no. Wait. No.
You will give in to our demands.
Rhino, don't make me eat you.
$1
Sorry, my camera's getting sleepy. Let me wake it up.
Obviously it's getting sleepy. It's your camera.
You sleep a lot, man.
I do not.
You fall asleep in the middle of calls.
Admittedly, you people may be boring.
What?
Yep. Is this
Well,
boring?
also, I also blame the fact that I'm literally just sitting on my bed.
You know what? That would be a good way to start a new part of it. Like, have our cameras be black and then each of us reeling ourselves in a different way.
It comes out of my mouth and
That's just zoom in on your crotch.
Apparently.
that should be like the intro one by one. It goes Dan, Rhino, Enigma, then me, and I just pull out of my mouth. That should be the intro when we do that.
Okay.
Oh, I should tell the story about the zombie pigman first.
Well, actually, that would be after the camera thing, wouldn't it?
Nah,
Yeah.
might as well tell it now.
Oh, come
So-
on, man. Put it on recording.
I'll put it in recording, but anyway. So basically, like I said, we were doing like Minecraft challenges and stuff. And you guys don't need to make the camera black yet. I'm telling a story. Telling a quick story first.
I'll be right back. I gotta go talk. Gotta go grab the dog.
Okay, then I'll wait.
Hershey. Why?
Hey, can you guess my fighting team name so far? That's in my party right now in Alpha Sapphire.
I have no clue.
All right, I have in my possession a Howlucha named Rainbow Dash, a Machamp named Trevor, a Lucario named Sebastian, a Throw named...
Chris!
Thank you. I have a Hitmonchan named Hitmonchan. I haven't yet given him a nickname. Cut me
So
some
did you just
slack.
like Wonder Trade the shit out of it or something?
What do you mean Wonder
No,
Trade?
he's deliberately getting a fighting type team.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, how did he get all these things in Alpha Sapphire?
He traded them.
And I also put some in the Pokebank and then withdrew them from there. So some of these guys are from my Pokemon X game.
Particularly Chris!
Chris, Sebastian, Rainbow Dash, and Trevor are all Pokemon from Pokemon X. Hitmonchan and Theo are the only two that aren't. Hitmonchan
Sorry, what was the
is...
second one?
Huh?
What was the second one? Hitmonchan and what?
Theo or something?
Pikachu.
Theo. F-I-O.
Theo.
F-I-O.
What Pokemon is that?
That is my Lopunny.
Ah. Lopunny's part...
Lopunny.
Oh yeah, Lopunny is part fighting type, I think.
If you Mega
I thought it was
Evolve.
pure normal.
Yeah. Ow!
If Lopunny is
Are you
not
alright?
Mega Evolved, then...
Yeah, I don't know, I just tilted my head
Oh,
and
if
it
it's
hurt my
Mega
neck.
Evolved, okay.
Yeah, if it's not Mega
Wait,
Evolved,
it's got
then...
Mega Evolution? What's it look like?
Really
1 second.
weird.
Let me get into a fight and I'll show you.
So anyway, Zombie Pigman story. So we're doing we were doing Minecraft challenges for the hell of it on the old Booth server. Jero was hosting one that was in his Nether Kingdom, and his Nether Castle had Zombie Pigman guards inside fences. And while he was setting up a challenge, I was just wandering around being bored, and I broke my way into one of the fences. And I'm like, "Hey, this is my friend." And then Tim walked up and put a sign on it that said "Just Married." And I'm like, "Yes, this is my husband, Theodore." And then things just got weird from there. And then I killed him.
Okay.
That just ends everyone goes quiet.
That was really interesting.
That's why you should never marry me. Oh, Mega Evolution.
Lopunny. Champion, say. Oh, we missed
Alright.
it, probably.
I put a link in the description.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Mine's shiny, by the way.
We got shiny Lopunny. Yeah.
Still can't get that shiny Scyther, though.
Scyther?
I have hatched 5 boxes worth of Scythers. Not a single one is shiny.
And I've been trying to do the same. I've hatched a couple boxes myself, haven't gotten any.
It is really freaking hard to do.
I've been using the Masuda method.
What? Oh, right. I gotta open the document for it. Wow.
Now I'm gonna synchronize finally.
Actually, it's kind of a cute little Lopunny there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, everybody, open up the spreadsheet or whatever.
I'm
Spreadsheet
trying.
open.
She can't, but we both share a screen.
Yeah, I know. Just open the.
Here's my joke. Spreadsheet open.
Dude.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I- don't know where that's from. Sorry. Well, they might. I don't.
whatever. Okay. Okay, are we ready to start now? Is everybody in the spreadsheet who needs to be?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank God.
Everybody, set up your intro.
What's up, YouTube? It's Courier Dan.
And Rhino.
With a pillow on his head, apparently.
Yeah, who are you, though?
Yeah.
Who are you to talk?
Enigma Mysterious. Sorry. We
It's
just had to
Rory
pull.
McShades.
We just had to pull ourselves out of a hat. So.
Oh.
Hey. I'll take the hat.
We just clean that off.
You and your nasty mouth.
I like putting stuff in
You
my
don't
mouth.
know where that's been.
I don't know where the
What kind of
webcam's been or where my mouth has been.
Oh,
Yes.
Both.
My mouth has been right here this whole time.
I don't know.
Unless it
about
disappeared.
Webcam been.
So, what's up, YouTube? This is RL Yoshi, the Dungeon Master, and...
We already
did
did
that.
the intro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we did our intro while we were pulling the cameras open.
right. This is Yoshi the Dungeon Master, and we're playing more Courage is Magic. I wonder, since this is not Dungeons and Dragons, what am I instead of the Dungeon Master?
You are a game
Master.
master.
The Courage Master.
I was going to say storyteller.
Storyteller. I'm the story keeper.
Sit down, and I will tell you an epic tale. Yes, that is the tale of a man that has an epic tale to tell.
So anyway,
The teller of
where
tales
last time,
for
if I
dreams.
recall, Oshawott, hi,
Hi.
and Mudkip.
Did you like my kids?
So you guys have water types. I just have a water bottle. Now we're just showing off stuff that we have.
And Bowser.
Oh, I wish. Right. What was that?
Bowser.
Oh,
I have nothing in reach that I can show off. So
Mario.
You guys have weird eyes.
So anyway, are we gonna start?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Rhino seems to have disappeared.
Where did he? What happened? What?
Rhino, come back to us.
Rhino-
Rhino, come back.
I'll
You
throw
can blame it all on Dan.
Oh, hey, I have a question. Will we down?
So
And it's
anyway, let's
Last
make sure audio
time
recording is
on
going. Yes, all is
This.
Move.
good. So anyway, if I recall, last time you just finished with the whole Griffin and invisibility bomb thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then you slept. So it's a new day.
Mm-hmm.
So
Everyone has their health back.
what?
Everyone has their health back.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure everyone. Did I already give everyone their health back?
Looked like it.
I didn't
Yeah, nobody and everybody has their health already at full. All right, so I maybe we did that anyway. So you've just woken up. It's a brand new morning. You've been camping like on the outskirts of the town of this Griffin town. I haven't given it a name yet.
Well, why wouldn't we? After what happened with the Invisibonds.
Yep. So just to recap for anybody who forgot. So Dan, you have all that stuff. For items, you have your Buster Sword and your normal bow, for which you have 10 arrows. You have your Wonderbolt outfit. And for other equipment, you have an entire freaking tree, an apple pie, and a book. Don't forget, you guys can don't forget to read the books at one point.
Oh, don't forget the buff plus on skills.
Huh? Oh well, yeah. The Buster Sword, the Wonderbolt outfit gives +1 damage resistance, +1 to athletics, acrobatics, and bluff. And also, Dan, because you got lucky yesterday, you have a +1 to bluff when interacting with females or some males.
Like winter.
Meaning, in total, you can have up to 7 bluff.
With a girl. And some guys.
Yeah. And then with Rhino, or Reflect, rather, you have your strong bow, and you have your shock armor, which has extra damage resistance, -1 to movement rolls if it makes sense, and if someone attacks you with a physical attack or uses a metal weapon on you, it does 2 damage to them automatically. For other equipment, you have 5 twigs, you have the world map, a camping set, and a coat brush.
Wait, does he have the least weapons out of all of us?
Yeah, I think so. Unless anybody else only has 1.
Nope, I've got 2 weapons.
I think he has the most, because he has a strong bow, a heavy iron sword, and spiked knuckles.
My sister and I are tied, actually.
Oh, and then you also have a light armor, which has +3 to fire resistance in particular. You also have a large first aid kit, and you have 2 invisibombs, which you can reprogram to not do anything to you guys, and we're just going to assume that happened.
Yeah.
Ren has Iron Sword, Shocky the Third, and the Hoof Cannon. Ren probably has the most just unique stuff. Then he has she has light armor that can break. Didn't she go to the blacksmith and get that removed, or did she not? No, she didn't. She didn't. For other equipment, you have a book, a chocolate cake, 2 corn on the cob, a chocolate bar, and 2 potatoes.
Yeah,
and also, at any point, you can add a 4th merit for the rest of the day at any time.
For one day.
Look how big the writing is. You can add 1 more for 1 day at any time.
You sound like Howard's mom.
So now that we've recapped all that,
Time to roll for pregnancy.
No. Anyway,
Really, Ryan?
so now everybody wakes up. What do you do now? Now you've all woken up.
Just do
Dan,
my
why are you
morning
unzipping your pants?
What?
What?
I heard a zipper. That's all I
That
know.
was not me.
That was not me. I'm not wearing anything that has a zipper.
You're not wearing pants?
I'm wearing basketball shorts.
Oh. Don't know why, but okay.
I'm just
And
waking up doing the morning stretches.
Is that a jacket?
Wait, are you suddenly wearing a jacket? Where did that come from?
It was on my chair.
I don't know.
Be right back.
I just looked away from your video. Look back, jacket. Okay, he's going to be right back. So, Dan, what do you do now that you've woken up?
Like I said, do my morning stretches.
All right, roll a D20 strength modifier.
D20 strength? Oh, really?
Yeah, no, your pushing and whatever does not apply here. So you just have a bonus of 3.
15 total.
15 total. You managed to avoid pulling a muscle.
Yay, I don't strain anything.
Rhino, what do you do now? Well, you've always been awake, so what do you do now that everyone else is awake?
I snuggle Ruby.
He's not around to respond to that, so...
Where's
And now Dan takes his jacket off, and now he's wearing a hat. Dan, you cannot make up your mind what you want to wear.
Nope.
You're like a teenage girl getting ready for a first date. Don't all first dates end in Dungeons and Dragons and killing each other and whatnot?
Of course.
Then who would be my date for that?
No one.
No. The tree.
No,
the
I-
tree.
No, I did not get ready for Dungeons and Dragons. Has a Pepsi bottle.
No, I'm not ready for anything that could possibly come involving gaming.
Not at all.
I'm not ready for stuff. Also, now my camera's pointing right up.
Really?
Anyway, wait.
Really? But did you split the chocolate cake with everybody? Yeah.
No, you kept it all for yourself, remember?
Because somebody.
Okay,
I had
can you hear me?
drink last night.
Yeah, we can hear you, Enigma. So anyway,
I had to take care of something.
alright, so reflect Snuggles Ruby. How do you respond?
Well, she curls around him.
Okay. Is she gonna
Her
wake
tail
up or
around.
not?
Well, probably not, or pretend not to at least.
Alright. Ren, what does Raven do? I can't hear you.
She shares a chocolate cake with everybody for breakfast.
Oh, chocolate
It's
cake for
just
breakfast!
cake. Can you hear me
Chocolate
now?
cake. There we go. Yeah, much better. Okay, chocolate cake for breakfast for everyone, apparently. So I'll take the chocolate cake out of your inventory. All right, now everybody roll a d6.
That's this one. Wait, do we have anything rolled on? We gotta grab a plate.
Dan got a
Got
5.
4.
I got a 3.
Rhino.
I got a 4.
Okay. Nobody gets cavities. And in addition, now everybody roll a d4, and this will permanently increase your HP.
D4 that way.
4.
Dan got a 4.
3.
Permanently increase HP?
This permanently increases your HP because chocolate cake is really good. Rhino, what did you roll?
You got
Rhino.
4.
Rhino,
I got a
roll.
4.
I'm trying to get rhinos.
I got a 1.
That's why you said I have to speak.
And then you guys both got 4.
No, I got a 4. She got a 3.
I wasn't trying not to speak. You guys just kept talking every time he said my name.
Okay,
Sorry.
so everybody got a permanent increase to their HP because chocolate cake is delicious.
It was magic chocolate cake.
If anybody got a 2 or a 1 on the d6, they would have gotten a cavity and lost HP.
Oh.
Not permanently, but they would have woken up with 1 less HP.
Talking so loud, please.
Anyway.
I need my microphone because they can't hear me.
Just like when if you say something you're going to do, unmute your microphone, keep it muted the rest of the time or something.
Okay.
So now, what do you guys decide to do? Do you decide to go anywhere in the town now?
We just journey on ahead.
Do you want to? Okay. Do you want to just leave, guys?
Is there? I don't think there's like.
Well,
anything
could we
to do in
could we check
town.
to see if
There's
there's any Phoenix Downs?
Any what?
Phoenix Down.
Any Phoenix down for what?
No, just no. We don't want to get sued here.
I thought you said Phoenix, right?
Objection!
Okay,
Objection overruled!
E, please roll a D20 perception modifier to see if you find any Phoenix rights.
19.
You find Phoenix's Carmen Miranda rights.
You encounter a strange unicorn stallion in a blue jacket. What do you say to him?
If we ever get in trouble, can I hire you?
He gives you his card and leaves. You now have Phoenix Wright's card. Actually, no. Because we're in here, he needs a pony name instead. Phoenix.
Pony Right.
No.
Client's always right.
Phoenix Reigns card. Like the reins on a horse. I don't know. There we go. Anyway, moving on. So you decide to leave the town?
Yeah, let's get out of here. It's boring. Other than the Phoenix-like pony.
I like it here.
It'll be funny. I'd be laughing if one of you guys ran into like
Miles Edgeworth.
not Miles Edgeworth, the judge.
The judge?
the way he was characterized in the
In Turnabout Story.
Turnabout
No.
Story.
Anyway,
He was
moving
like,
on.
ponies are awesome.
So moving
Yeah.
on, you decide to leave the town and continue on your quest. Your quest to go to a kingdom to find work anyway, but also now you are interested in these look-alike mercenaries or whatever that are apparently exactly the same as you.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. How will you have Dom Dog and Chain in a group like that? I think I said
Apparently
that before,
more than
but-
we think.
So anyway, you decide to you leave the town and you go on your way. Which direction are you going? Are you going north, west, or east? Because you came from the south, I guess.
Let's go east.
West.
West.
Now go 15 paces west.
Quick question: can I use a perception modifier to see which way we can go? Like, something.
You can go north, west, and east.
I meant like which way is the right way? Find
Can
out.
we just look at my
There is
map?
no right way when we have a choice.
Yep.
You can go no matter which direction you go, you'll end up getting there. Basically,
Oh well, okay.
Does the map say anything?
no, it doesn't. From what you can tell,
Let's put it to a
okay,
vote.
if by checking the map you can see if you go to the north, you will encounter some mountains. If you go east, you will encounter some deserts. Not deserts, deserts. And if you go to the west, and I'm totally pointing in the wrong directions, I just realized. Assuming I'm facing north.
North,
If you
east,
go
west.
east, you'll have deserts, and if you go west,
Not
you will have.
desserts. Sorry.
If you go west, you will have a rainforest.
Let's not go west. I remember what happened the last time we went through a forest.
It went from a forest to a forest.
I vote
But hey,
no
you got a
this
tree.
time.
So
She wants west.
West.
She
voted west.
so she wants the desert.
No, she wanted.
Wait, which one's then? Is it
West
West,
is the
okay.
forest.
No, sorry. West is the rainforest. East is desert. North is mountains.
Oh.
There's a desert?
There's a desert.
Oh,
I vote east.
Okay, Raven votes going to the desert. Dan, what do you vote going?
I vote to the mountains.
All right, you got one vote mountains, one vote desert. What does Ruby vote?
Rhino first.
Right. What does Reflect vote?
Mountains.
Okay, I guess mountains. Anyway.
You head off to the mountains, which is good because the desert and the rainforest both explode.
You gotta wonder who put those bombs in the desert. I can
You
understand.
gotta wonder if they're just invisibility bombs and we think they exploded.
You walk there, you look down, you see the center of the earth.
Hey, cool. There's hell.
And then he was just.
Hey, look, there are diamonds down there.
Oh no, I can't see it.
Chunk error. Anyway, moving on, you head off to the mountains. Even though last time you saw mountains, they didn't fare very well.
That's what I said.
So you leave the town and you're on your way to the mountains. You do have to go through a small forest on the way, but it won't take too long
Oh dear.
because there's forest like all over the gaff. So, what do you do while you're in the forest?
Um,
I check for food.
Roll a d20 perception modifier.
I got a 13.
13 plus perception.
Uh huh.
Her perception is 3. You got a 16 total. You find a carrot.
Carrot!
Horses love carrots.
I'm a bat pony though.
You're still a horse.
you still
Eat me
love
out
carrots.
carrots.
You will love carrots.
No.
I might as well do a nature check.
Live
on top
long
of
and
the
What
forest.
you're
prosper.
looking for.
These are not the carrots you're looking for.
I might as well do a nature check on the forest to make sure nothing's gonna try and kill us.
Alright, roll
I was
a
gonna use the restroom.
D20 nature modifier, so your nature is 7.
Natural 20.
Oh wow!
You know everything about this forest now.
What kind of beings live in?
Is that good news or bad news?
You know that there is nothing hostile living in this forest, but there is also nothing peaceful. It's pretty much abandoned aside from the trees.
Abandoned forest.
No, it's just like there's
Is there any
there's,
more
there's,
food?
there's like nothing here.
Does that mean I
Uh,
can't keep an eye out for interesting animals like I wanted to?
You can, you just won't find any.
I was more worried about an owl. Or something.
Dan also is able to find more food, but it's really far away. Do you want to go get it?
What do you mean it's far
I
away?
can fly there.
He got a natural 20 plus 7. He knows everything about this forest.
I
He
can
knows
What
fly
kind
he
of
there.
knows
food is
that
it?
It's food. That's all you need to know. It's
Look,
edible.
there's
It will
meat,
fill
there's
your
plants,
tummy.
and then
Not
there's love.
actually.
There's different
he
food
knows
for
he
all
knows
of
that
us.
there's like edible flowers off somewhere. Every other plant in this
Go.
forest cannot be eaten.
I can go fly and get them and be back.
All right, you get 3 dandelions.
I,
3 dandelions.
Aside from the book, everything you have is
Are they
food,
just
Red.
smashed- Are those lines dressed sharply?
Anyway,
I'm gonna,
I
have
was
to,
gonna.
I'm gonna have to request a dandelion for my services.
a dandelion.
Dandelion.
I saw that one coming.
Ren, do you give him a dandelion? What did she say?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you eat it or put it in your pocket, Dan?
Put it in
Pocket.
the pocket. Save it for later.
Put it with
Right
the
next
tree.
to your giant tree.
Yes, my tree needs a flower for decoration.
Also, don't forget, Dan and Ren still have books to read if you want to.
I'm saving the book for later.
You're gonna throw it at someone.
I'm gonna. Oh, I should look for boots.
Oh my gosh, light's right above me.
What did you say? E, look for boobs?
Boots.
The light's right above me.
And also,
Also, actually, I can only see your head. Your camera has tilted higher and higher up over time.
Wow, that is weird.
I'm the shortest of this camera view.
How do you do that? Fix it.
Stop.
Fix it. I'm just getting the other light back on. It's too bright. It's hurting my
There we
eyes.
go.
I was like, the camera's thing, but
It was you.
Okay, so now
By the way, I found a book.
Bad.
Oh,
So
no,
anyway,
it's
now-
on.
now you continue on, and do you do anything else in the forest, or do you just go to the end?
I was going. Well, I had 2 things I had in mind.
All right,
One was to keep an eye out for an owl,
all right. You keep an eye out for an owl.
but of
Can I
course
gather-
there was no reason for that. The other one was to take care of business.
Ruby goes off somewhere to take care of business using one of the many trees.
Can I gather vines?
Okay,
The rainforest, though.
roll a d20, no modifier.
13.
All right, you're able to amass several 6-second videos.
What the heck?
You amass 10 vines.
Okay.
6-second videos, vines.
Vines times 10. Don't know why you want vines, but okay.
Because I get tired of using my spit for rope.
You did that once. So now, you leave the forest after Ruby comes back.
Should I just start leaving a tradition and try and buck a tree, knock down the whole forest?
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, try it.
No.
You're going to have to roll 3 d20s strength modifier for this.
I stop
Alright.
him.
No, you cannot stop the Dan.
If you're gonna stop me, I'm gonna use you as the starting domino. Would you like that?
Oh.
So you've got a bonus of 13 to whatever you roll out of 60. So roll
Would that be
3
pushing all the trees down?
I'm trying to go for a domino effect. Hit one, and then the rest of the forest will fall with it.
All right, roll 3 d20s.
Rainbow?
Double rainbow, seriously?
9, 3,
Uh,
9, 3, the natural 20.
You got
So
a
that
45 out of 60. You are successfully able to buck down a few trees, but you do not knock down the entire forest.
Oh well.
Forrest flips Dan the middle finger.
You get flipped the middle branch.
That's how it's going to end.
Are you going to take another tree with you?
I'll take one of the trees.
You can't lift them, trust me.
I might
Really?
as
How
well
big
take.
are they?
You would have to roll 5 d20s and get perfect 20 on all of them. Dan has his in crazy strength.
I'll carry another tree for them in case they need wood.
Can I
Okay,
break one
so
of the trees up into areas?
you roll 5 d20s now.
Oh, him. Okay.
Him.
Whenever he's done, can I look for like leaves, like for like healing leaves and stuff?
17 to
It'll help anybody for it.
11. 17 to 11. 17. 3.
And then plus your 13, you get 63 out of 100.
That's a failing grade.
You can carry it, but it will slow you down a lot.
Break it in half.
Does anyone need any arrows or anything?
I was
I've
gonna
got
make
enough-
arrows.
We'd need
Okay.
stone for that.
Can
Well,
We're
No.
on a mountain.
You think you have spears.
Oh, right. Can we make arrows? Do any of us know how to make
for
arrows?
like healing leaves? and stuff?
No. Probably not.
Can I look around for leaves, just like, because it might help later?
You
like,
don't.
healing
You
leaves
see
or anything?
leaves on the trees. Done.
She's saying for use.
Like healing leaves or whatever.
No, there aren't any like that in the forest. Dan would have noticed when he did his nature check.
Sorry.
That's as in I would have said that he noticed.
Nature.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
Would I
sorry.
be able to take the trees that fell
I
and make
now-
it into?
I
or-
now carry around 2 entire freaking trees. One of them slows me down.
Yep, you have -2 speed while carrying the tree.
Does that mean
And
I
you-
go first now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay. And Dan actually goes last.
At least until I drop the bird
Entire
tree.
freaking 3 times 2. Second one gives -2 to speed. So now you leave the forest finally. After decimating it, Dan.
I don't know what you're talking about.